What if your CPP payment does not arrive when you expect it this March? What if you have already scheduled your rent, your hydro, your groceries, and the money simply is not there yet? That is not a scary thought. That is a real possibility if you do not know one critical detail about the March 2026 Canada Pension Plan and Old Age Security Payment Schedule. The March 2026 payment date is different from what many seniors are used to seeing. It falls on a different day of the week than January and February did. It falls later in the month than some people might expect. And if you do not know this ahead of time, you could end up confused, stressed, or worse, short on funds when your bills are already due. If you receive CPP or OAS, or both, this update is specifically for you. Stay with me. This will take just a few minutes, and it could save you a lot of worry this month. What changed and why it matters. Here is what you need to understand first. The Government of Canada does not send CPP and OAS payments on the same day every month. The date changes every single month. It is always adjusted to make sure it falls on the last business day of a specific week before the end of the month. This is how Service Canada has always operated. But the result is that every single month, the payment lands on a slightly different date than the month before. In January 2026, your CPP and OAS payments arrived on Wednesday, January 28th. In February 2026, they arrived on Wednesday, February 25th. Both months, the deposit came on a Wednesday. If you notice that pattern, you might naturally assume March will also land on a Wednesday. That assumption could cost you. In March 2026, your CPP and Old Age Security payments are scheduled to arrive on Friday, March 27th. Read that again. Friday, March 27th, 2026. That is a shift from Wednesday to Friday. That is 2 extra days later than many people might be expecting. And March 27th falls very close to the end of the month, which makes the timing even tighter for anyone with bills due around that time. This date comes directly from the official Service Canada Benefits Payment Calendar, which is publicly available at canada.ca. It is confirmed. It is official. It is not a rumor or an estimate. But unless you regularly check that calendar, and most Canadians do not, you may not have known about this shift at all. This is exactly why it matters to stay informed. A 2-day difference might sound small, but when you are living on a fixed income, 2 days can mean the difference between a bill being paid on time and a late fee appearing on your account. If you want to keep receiving these kinds of Canadian pension updates before they affect your wallet, subscribe to this channel now. Every week, we break down the details that matter most to Canadian seniors receiving CPP, OAS, and other federal benefits. The facts. Let us be very clear about the exact details so there is no confusion. The March 2026 payment date for both the Canada Pension Plan and Old Age Security is Friday, March 27th, 2026. Both CPP and OAS are paid on the same date. This is standard. Service Canada processes both programs together on the same payment schedule. So whether you receive CPP, OAS, or both, your March deposit is coming on the same day, Friday, March 27th. Now, when exactly will the money appear in your bank account? If you are signed up for direct deposit, most banks in Canada will post your payment on the morning of March 27th. In many cases, it will be available before 9 in the morning. Some banks post it even earlier, the night before, around midnight. However, this depends on your specific financial institution. Not every bank processes government deposits at the same time. Most major Canadian banks, including TD, RBC, Scotiabank, BMO, and CIBC, typically post federal government deposits early on the payment date. But if your bank is smaller, a credit union, or a newer digital bank, you may want to check with them directly. The point is this: if you have direct deposit set up, your money should be there by the morning of Friday, March 27th. Now, what if you are still receiving a mailed check? This is very important. If Service Canada is mailing your CPP or OAS payment as a physical check, the check is mailed out before March 27th, but it will not arrive in your mailbox on the 27th. Mailed checks typically take several additional business days to arrive after the official payment date. If you live in a rural area or a remote part of Canada, it can take even longer. This means you could be waiting until early April to have access to your money. This is one of the most important reasons to switch to direct deposit if you have not already done so. With direct deposit, there is no guessing. Your money is there on the official payment date. With a check, there is always a delay, and there is always uncertainty. Service Canada makes it easy to sign up for direct deposit through your My Service Canada account online. It takes only a few minutes to set up, and once it is done, your payments arrive automatically, on time, every single month. The official Canada Pension Plan update for 2026 also confirms that the maximum CPP retirement pension for new recipients at age 65 is approximately $1,364.60 per month, depending on your individual contribution history. Your actual amount may be higher or lower than this. Your OAS payment amount depends on your age and how long you have lived in Canada. Seniors who are 75 and older receive a higher OAS rate, and the Guaranteed Income Supplement, or GIS, may also be part of your monthly deposit if you qualify based on income. These amounts are all deposited together into your account on March 27th. Here is where many seniors run into trouble, not because of anything they did wrong, but simply because of a lack of information. A lot of people on fixed incomes set up automatic bill payments through their bank. This makes sense. It is convenient. It removes the stress of manually paying bills each month. But here is the problem. If you set your automatic payments to go out on, say, March 25th or March 26th, and your CPP deposit does not arrive until March 27th, your bank account could be empty when those withdrawals go through. That leads to NSF fees. That leads to declined payments. That leads to letters from your utility company or your landlord. None of that needs to happen. But it does happen. Every single month across Canada, seniors face this exact situation simply because the payment date shifted by a couple of days and nobody warned them. Many seniors also make the mistake of calling Service Canada the moment they feel their payment is late. And while Service Canada is there to help, the reality is that calling before you have confirmed the official date and waited a full business day can lead to long hold times and unnecessary stress. Service Canada phone lines are genuinely busy. Wait times can stretch past an hour. If your payment is simply arriving on its scheduled date, which is March 27th this month, you do not need to call anyone. You just need to know the date. Here is something worth thinking about. Has your CPP or OAS payment ever arrived later than you expected? Did it cause you to panic, even briefly? Did you call your bank or Service Canada before you really needed to? If so, drop a yes or no in the comments right now. I would genuinely like to know how common this experience is for Canadian seniors. Your response helps other people watching this video feel less alone when it happens to them. The simple truth is this: a small date change, if you are not prepared for it, creates real stress. And stress is something nobody needs in retirement. That is the entire reason this channel exists. To give you the information you need so that you never have to feel confused or anxious about your pension deposits. Do not let a simple calendar shift turn into an unnecessary financial headache this March. Here are the specific steps you should take right now to make sure your March 2026 CPP and OAS payment goes smoothly. First, write down the date. The official March 2026 CPP and OAS payment date is Friday, March 27, 2026. Write it in your calendar. Set a reminder on your phone if you use one. Put it on your fridge if that helps. Whatever works for you. The important thing is that you know the date before you need the money. Second, check your direct deposit information. Log into your My Service Canada account at canada.ca and confirm that your banking details are correct and up to date. If you moved recently or changed bank accounts, this is critical. A single digit wrong in your transit number or account number can delay your payment significantly. Third, review your automatic payments. Look at what you have set up to come out of your account automatically this month. If any recurring payments, rent, hydro, insurance, phone, are scheduled before March 27th, Contact your bank or the company you pay and ask if those dates can be adjusted. Even pushing a payment to March 28th can make all the difference. Fourth, bookmark the official Service Canada payment calendar. Go to canada.ca and search for benefits payment dates. This page is updated every year with the official CPP and OAS schedule. Checking it once a month takes less than 1 minute, and it will always tell you exactly when your money is coming. Fifth, wait 1 full business day. If March 27th arrives and your money is not in your account by late morning, do not panic yet. Wait until the end of the business day. If it still is not there by the close of business on March 27th, wait until the morning of Monday, March 30th. Banking systems sometimes have minor delays. If your money is still missing on March 30th, then it is time to call Service Canada at 1-800-277-9914. Sixth, if you are still receiving mailed checks, start the process of switching to direct deposit today. This single change will eliminate most of the uncertainty and stress around your monthly payments. Go to My Service Canada account, go to direct deposit, and follow the steps. It is straightforward, and the helpline can walk you through it if needed. It is important to say this clearly and calmly. Your CPP and OAS payments are not in jeopardy. The Canada Pension Plan and Old Age Security are two of the most stable federal programs in Canadian history. These programs have been protecting seniors for decades. They are administered by the Government of Canada. They are funded and legislated. A changed payment date does not mean anything is wrong with your benefit. It simply means the calendar shifted the deposit to a different day this month. Millions of Canadian seniors receive these payments every month without issue. The system works. Direct deposit works. Service Canada processes these deposits reliably and consistently. The purpose of this video is not to alarm you. It is to make sure you are one of the informed seniors who never has to wonder what happened to their money, because you already know exactly when it is coming. Financial security in retirement is about more than just the amount you receive. It is about knowing when to expect it, how to plan around it, and where to find reliable information. That knowledge is power. And that is what this channel is here to give you every single week. Now I want to hear from you. Do you depend mainly on CPP, or do you also receive OAS as part of your monthly income? Maybe you receive both, along with GIS or other provincial benefits. Tell me in the comments below. Every comment helps this community understand what Canadian seniors are actually dealing with, and it helps me make more of the content that matters to you. If this video helped you understand your March 2026 Canadian pension payment date more clearly, please give it a like. It takes 1 second, and it tells me this kind of detailed, no-nonsense pension update is worth making more of. And if you are not subscribed yet, now is the time. New updates about CPP, OAS, GIS, CRA benefit dates, and other programs that affect Canadian seniors come out every week on this channel. You do not want to miss what is coming up next, because there is a significant update related to the April 2026 OAS payment schedule and a potential CRA benefit adjustment that every senior on a fixed income needs to know about before the end of March. Subscribe, stay informed, and protect the income you have earned.